Good evening. We are live. I'm Wiola Diamondheart, Kundalini Yoga and Meditation teacher. But today we are going to talk. I'm going to talk. I got this beautiful soul, Florian Golden Phoenix. We're going to talk about the modern shamanism, shamanic journey to the heart, shamanic journey of the soul, and of course, coming soon, urban retreat that we're going to have here in London at Colet House on Sunday, 7th of December. So beautiful people, this is the beautiful opportunity for us to meet, to join the other people, like-minded and like-hearted. Or sometimes we go into those journeys. Sometimes we think that we are on our own in this vast, big, huge world, and we might be feeling that we are a little bit lost in the sea of opportunities or the other modalities that we can choose from. And then we got so confused and we don't know what to do. So within that urban retreat, we got those different beautiful people. And one of them is Florian, the Golden Phoenix, with whom I had the privilege and pleasure to work. And I'm really moved. And I had a very beautiful journey. The world is like kind of collapsing and then rebuilding itself. And how we can actually step into that graceful living using the nature and using the path of our heart, looking into the soul's journey. But without further ado, let me bring the beautiful soul that I'm so privileged to know and journey together.
Oh,
Good
thank you
evening.
so much. Thank you so much, Viola. Thank you for the introduction and all the nice things you said. I'm very happy to be on this live, and also I'm very grateful and honored to be coming to the urban retreat, which I had the pleasure to come once a few months ago, and it was absolutely amazing. And yeah, so I'm very happy to be coming again there and share my magic, share my wisdom with the people there. So yeah, thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up. And it's so amazing how we as a souls or our souls find
Hmm.
each other,
Yeah.
that we can share the magic, that we can share the magic and the beauty of how we are aligned with the cosmos, with the nature. But here
Mm.
for you, you just wrote it so modestly because you are a very humble man, and and but your full name, like the spiritual name, is the Golden Phoenix.
Hmm.
Yes. What
Yes.
is that? What does that mean for you?
So for me, it came. So Golden Phoenix, it came as a series of journeys that I kind of did on my own, and basically, even my friends or everyone that would see me when I would tell them my story and stuff like that, they would tell me, "Oh, like you're like a phoenix," and in my mind, it was something that I already knew. I did see myself as a phoenix, which phoenix is a magical creature that rises above fire and it doesn't get burned and it just flies above everything. And to me, it represents transformation. When life goes very hard on you, when things go very down, what do you do after? Do you put down yourself even more through shame or fear, or do you rise above everything and transmute it, to the point where even fire can't burn you, So for me, it represents that. And I have named myself. It's more as a way of honoring my spirit, my higher self, as a way of saying, I am a phoenix and nothing can burn me, nothing can bring me down. And I see myself as that magical creature who's always flying and, like reaching to people, like helping and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's a very beautiful name. But yeah, I've chosen this and I have stuck with it. So yeah.
It is beautiful. I remember, like during our recent urban retreat, you you were there with all your magical, those little bits and pieces that you brought
Mhm.
and shared from your heart. And one of them was the chapaka, and you've done the chapaka song for us just before my session with the kundalini, and it was such a magical experience that I thought, like, oh my god, I'd like to have you as a full facilitator for the next one. And therefore, just is that feeling, and it's like you can't really miss that because it's just there and it just feels right. and
Mm.
and when we follow that heart, we follow that path, the magic happens. So um with you, with your shamanic journey, with that what you've done for us already, and you amused those people who were just like hypnotized by the sound of the chapaka. It's like this is one of the tools that you use in your ceremonies, right? Would you be
Yes.
able to say a little bit about that?
So basically, during my ceremonies, I hold different type of ceremonies here, and I use different tools. But Shapaka is one of my favorite ones because in shamanism they don't believe in negative or positive energy because everything is just energy. But somehow the Western culture, they identify things as bad or good because we like to kind of label things, you know? We even put actions into like, oh, he did something bad or he did something good. We never try to think that what is good for someone is bad for someone else. You know, it's all energy and it's how you kind of see it. And basically, Shakapa with some other tools, they are called Hucha stones. They represent heavy energy and light energy, and Shakapa represents the light energy. So in all my ceremonies, I sing with the shakapa to kind of bring light energy. If someone is feeling not very grounded or not, they're not feeling like fully themselves, I kind of sing Icaros with the shakapa to bring light energy to kind of connect you with the energy of the jungle and to kind of bring you into that reality, into that presence. And as well with the Icaros that I sing with the Shakapas, I use Agua de Florida, which is like a liquid with essence flowers. And basically, when sprayed on the Shakapa, it really helps bring that nature smell into the space, and it allows you to actually connect with your senses. Yes. So it helps you connect with the senses, and you kind of become aware of the things that are around you, you know, like what are you smelling, what are you feeling, and how are you feeling, you know. So it's a very powerful tool, and I recommend even to normal people, not just space holders, but even to normal people. It's like a way to just clear the energy.
How would you work with the chapaka? Have you got yours close by?
Yes. I have my one here.
I love the way he sings. It's just absolutely beautiful. Ah,
So
yours is.
this is my shakapa, and it comes straight from Peru. And basically, what we do with it is that in shamanism, we have to journey to find the spirit animal. And basically, you have to journey even for the Shakapa because we believe that Shakapa has its own spirit. So, for everyone that has a Shakapa, they have to journey to find the spirit of the Shakapa. And basically, before using it, you have to call the spirit of the Shakapa and you have to blow on it. and after you can start playing, so the spirit of the shakapa is present with you. Otherwise it's just an instrument and you're making noise. But if you really connect with the shakapa, then the shakapa healing energy will be there, and it's not just you playing around, but it's actually healing. So for me, I have the ant. So every time I play the shakapa, the ant is on my mind, and it's like I'm working with the spirit of the ant, from the ground. And so every time I play it on my clients, I visualize the ant and I call it. And yes, so it's a very useful tool. And yeah, anyone can do it. You just come home from work and you do a bit of cleansing with shakapa, like, or maybe before going to sleep. Like, I do it when I feel it. If I feel like I need some clearing energy, I just start to cleanse myself with it. So
Can you
it's
show
very
us a
useful.
little bit, like, because the people, they can buy it from you. I have few. I'm making myself too.
Mhm.
So can you show it, like, as a professional, how to
Yeah.
how to how to work with the shapaka? How you, as a shamanic practitioner in the modern world, how do you do this? Because it's like everyone can go and like shoo 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 whatever, but it has to be some kind of the intention there and the
Yes. So I
so
feel
to
like
properly.
I feel like the intention can be very fluid. So it doesn't have to be a certain way. It can be many different ways depending on how you feel and how you need what you need. So basically, there is not one way. The only thing that you have to do right is to connect with the shakapa. Like I said, it's like you have to journey to find the spirit of the shakapa, and what comes into your mind, that's the spirit. So but we start with pouring agua, which is it's like alcohol mixed with flower essence to kind of bring awareness. So we throw this one on the shakapa, and after we do this, we just start to activate it. And you can, yes, and you can hear the sound of the leaves coming together and creating this beautiful sound, like the wind is moving through the trees. So, and after you do this, you just start either to tap into yourself, into your body, and you can feel it, you can connect with the energy of the shakapa, or you can start clearing yourself like this, which is like a gentle sweep. And every time you do this, you have to visualize the heavy energy kind of coming through the leaves, and you just get it rid of it into the outside world, so trees can absorb the energy, because trees absorb this. So you have to imagine trees as getting this energy from you and transmuting it, because like we know, trees absorb dioxide and they give oxygen, but they also receive negative energy and they release it as positive, so yeah, every time you do this, you kind of send it to the trees, you send it to the earth, and yeah, you just keep working like this till you feel better and more relieved. So yeah, but yeah, I don't teach people on how to work with the shakapa. My teacher does, but I work with it a lot on my clients and on myself, and yeah, it's very beautiful tool.
Are we there? Yes, we are there. Oh, just like thought that I lost you for a bit. Yes, so it's a beautiful tool. Now, we're just talking about that. What are your kind of, as a modern, very young but very old soul and very light soul, as I call it? What is your kind of path? how do you work? Because your work is focused on the sacred and is very intuitive.
Mm.
Like, what are your modalities? With what are you working with?
So in terms,
The
um,
ones that you can actually mention.
yeah. So in terms of my path, I'm gonna start with that. In terms of my path, I try to not see it as a path. I just see it as a work that I have to do.
Hmm.
So I don't try to think of myself as, oh, I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life, or I have these goals or stuff like that. But it's more like I have to do this right now, and I know that I'm the right person to do it. And it's kind of like I'm surrendering to the universe. I don't think about the future anymore. I think what is on my present moment, you know? And right now I know that I have to do this and I do it.
Mhm.
So in terms of modalities, I feel like I have explored a lot because I had my spiritual awakening since a very young age, and I did explore Reiki, I explored Kundalini, I explored breath work, you know, all these different things, and they really help a lot. But it came to a point where I found shamanism, and to me, it just made sense. And I was like, I need to stick more to this, and I need to focus more of my energy on this one because it was. Very deep work, very hard, but it's like very pure and very needed. It's like it's not surface level work, but it's like it completely moves your life upside down. But sometimes we need that because unless
Florian.
yeah, because unless you make space for the new things to come, then you're just carrying old stuff with you and nothing new is gonna come, you know, like nothing new is gonna happen because you're living life the same way. So it kind of shakes everything up to kind of pay attention to what is real, and everything that is fake will kind of fall on itself.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I work with different plant medicines. I work with shakapa, with hucha stones. I do illumination, which is kind of like bringing insight over something specific in your life. I work with hape, with sananga, which is plant medicines from the tribes. I work with kambo to help detox and release. So yeah, I have different tools at my hands. The reason why is because I really want someone who wants to come for healing to be like to tell me, oh, I'm going through this, and I don't want them to give them something that is not suitable for them. So I feel like I have been learning different things to kind of be like, oh, this would help you much more than this, you know? So yes, I've been gathering kind of like different wisdom, different teachings to kind of match it to the clients, match it to the people because we are all different. We all go through different stages and none of us needs the same thing at the same time. So it's like what is more helpful and more healing to you and not what I feel more comfortable on doing, you know?
Oh God, yes, I know that one. Talking
Yes.
about going through different, let's say, modalities or ceremonies, and it's like
Mm,
we've done. When was that? Sunday, Saturday. We've done
yeah.
one of the beautiful ceremonies when, once again, it's like there were like lots of different experiences, and then that kind of collapsing of the whole universe, which is me. Yes, the tower that is there and the universe that I have created, like everything like got down. Yes. So
Yeah, because
I got to go under kind of all the layers that you put around me, and I got to dive deep into um into the center of the galaxy, if you
Exactly.
wish. And then it just like I could see like everything is like whew, dissolving. And yes, I mean it's so wonderful when you can do this sort of work with the people that are experienced, with the people that you feel safe with.
Yeah.
Um, Knowing that, I mean, I've done many different journeys, and not everything was done in that safe environment. And when you are left in this kind of situation, feeling like, oh my God, what's going on? And someone else is tripping somewhere else, and it's just like, that you don't have a support, but that's a different story. So
Mhm.
here, it's like coming to that beautiful space of nothingness and rebuilding itself, like all myself
Exactly.
again. And then, like, lifting up like a phoenix, as you said. I had
Mhm.
this transition, like, rising from the ashes. And
Yes.
and it was like that was then. And like today I had this kind of the same experience, like without the medicine, without anybody.
Exactly.
And yes, yesterday I did go to the concert to this beautiful artist, like also multi-layered, and it was all to do with the soul, all to do with the heart. So the crying,
Decline.
everything was happening there, and it was like so much was moved. And today I went again through that, like everything is like collapsing, and it's just like I was like, oh my God, it's like I need the water. I relax, and I kind of recharge by the water. Water is my thing.
Mhm.
And now thinking like, oh, can I go to the sea today? It's just like that longing for
Mm.
vastness, for the waves, for
Mm.
like huge horizon. So, and just standing there, and it's just like, so what I could do, I could just sit and just imagine, and then I just lie down, and I was
Yeah.
there kind of like allowing this kind of sounds. I know that we all know everything, we just like some.
Exactly. We just forget.
Yeah, and it was so beautiful. So thank you for facilitating that, and thank you um for what? For opening the gates to remembering.
Mm. Thank you. Thank you for coming. It was an honor to hold space for you. Um, like I feel very grateful when I have new clients coming and everything, but I feel even more grateful when I have someone like you who has been doing healing work themselves, because it's an honor to show the people that do the same work as me, to show them what I've been doing and what I've been learning, so it's kind of like very good to kind of have someone like you come. It went very good, and like you said, everything collapses, but the way I see it is that it kind of shows you that everything can collapse at any time, at any moment, but it kind of tells you that if you can rebuild yourself from this, from nothing, then whatever happens along the way, you can rebuild yourself as well, so it's kind of like it teaches you, the same message as the universe got created out of nothing, and everything that exists now here is like, everything around us is so magical, but it all came from nothing, but nothingness can be everything. So yeah, it teaches you a powerful message to kind of reflect on the things that what are real to you. It makes you reflect on the things of how you see life, how you see your path, and it kind of brings you into the present, and it says, okay, how are you feeling though? Because all these ideas, all these thoughts are about the future. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but what about now? How are you now, so yeah, it's a very powerful work, and like you said, when you remembered the water, it's like, I see everything that exists around us as keys to unlock peace and freedom or pleasure, like, so we already know we have everything. And even the thought of just being at the sea and, like, closing your eyes and looking back at the sea, it helps you relax and come back to your energy. So it's a very powerful gift, and to be able to tune in with yourself and use nature as a way to unlock these emotions.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It's like I still feel very fragile because lots of things were happening recently, and it's like lots of ups and down and so on, and like kind of rebalancing all. It takes, of course, skills, and I'm so privileged that I have people like you in my corner. So. Like when we do this work for the others, sometimes we forget to serve ourselves, and
Exactly.
and it's like, and then everyone thinks that because you do this and this and that, you
Yeah, we
actually,
have it all figured out.
yes, but we as normal as everyone else, and sometimes we just need that beautiful kind of embracement and someone to look after us.
Mhm.
And yes, yeah, and I got this opportunity to have very beautiful people around me, and feel really, really, yes, blessed with that. And I always encourage people to actually do those sort of cleansings and see and really look into the relationship, the people that are around you. Are those people like very nice, very good for you, for your journey? For can we actually serve each other? Can we look into each other with the eyes of love,
Mhm.
and like really have this contact heart to heart and say, thank you for your work, for your
Mhm.
greatness, for your wisdom, for your kind of resourceful channeling, for that. And like to avoid other situations like that drain our energies. And because we are here, it's like to remember who we are, to remember
Exactly.
that. So
We help each other remember.
yeah.
Everyone has a gift, and everyone, the way they live the life, the way they speak, like, everything is a reminder. Like, we may be walking on the street and we see someone on how they're laughing, or like how they're walking, or how they are dressed, like, it's all a reminder that, oh, we can do that as well. Like, it's kind of like, it's a reminder of how much freedom can you give to yourself to do the things that you want to do.
Hmm.
So yeah, and I fully agree with you. It's like, we need space for others, because when you're holding space for all these clients and you're doing so much healing energy on everyone, um, we sometimes forget that we are drained ourselves, because we are always there for people, but who is there for us? So it's very crucial for facilitators, space holders, shamans, or any kind of different people, to be connected with each other and hold space for each other, same as we did, because we need that.
Mhm.
And I do have, I'm very grateful. I have a lot of soul sisters that hold space for me if I have a lot of clients, or if I go through something bad or stuff like that. I always reach out to my soul sisters, and I'm like, when are you free? I really need some healing work. And of course I can do it on myself, but it's completely different experience on working on yourself and laying down and just receiving from someone else.
Oh yes.
So yeah, so it's very needed. It's very needed for us, because we face a lot of things, all at once. So yeah.
And yeah, I have a question for you. I mean, might be beneficial for those who are listening and those who will be tuning into later into this video.
Mm.
Nowadays, we are rushing all the time. we are in that speed mode. We have that super fast internet all the time, connected to the whole universe through our phones, that they are, we read Akashic records, or if you
Mhm.
like, we have the wisdom of the whole galaxies at the tip of our finger. And this
Yeah.
is Victorian age. So we are rushed. Like there is so much demand on us. Now, going for that kind of shamanic journey, whether is the softer path, or is like with the other influencers that enhance our perception, if you like,
Mhm.
how this journey can allow us to slow down and induce healing, or even find the path. Like, for example, let's say, okay, I feel lost, my galaxy, my world collapsed, and I don't know what to do. Yes,
Mm.
to those
So
phases.
I
So,
feel like when people say things like this, which in the past I did myself, when you say my world collapsed and everything is going down, it's what I hear is your false reality is collapsing, and now you're facing the real reality, that the people around you, like how they behave around you, or how you move through life, are you moving with pure intentions, like going outside every day and moving without trying to harm someone's soul, or like not doing anything bad and stuff like that. So I feel like plant medicines are very powerful keys to unlock the third eye. And once we do that, we are able to rewire some of the thoughts of how we have been raised, the propaganda that we have been raised, like what's real, what's not. Um, and even other things, like the way we deserve things from life. Earth is very abundant, but somehow we are very afraid to go after the things we want, because we have been programmed to not ask for the things that we desire, like, oh, this is enough, or you shouldn't ask for more, just be grateful that you have health. And I feel like this is kind of like a wrong interpretation of things, because why can't you have more? Earth is very abundant, and we have come here on Earth to actually do the things that we want to do, so why can't you ask for more things? Why can't you ask for love, for a good relationship with friends or family? Why can't you ask for being able to go to the sea whenever you want, or like all these things? And I feel like the shamanic path, it kind of helps you collapse these false beliefs or false ideas that you have built upon yourself. It breaks down those cages, it breaks down everything that it's not serving you, but yet you're holding on into it, like your life is depending on it.
mhm.
So once it breaks it all down, then you're literally on the ground and you're looking at everything, and you have a chance to rebuild it the way you want, and not the
Mhm.
way others wanted.
Okay, but I have a question. For example, the way you want, the way I want it. How about, like, for example, I have that attachment issues, and I know for me it's like
Mhm.
very difficult to let go. I rather rebuild it again, like kind of like, okay, everything is collapsing, but then I will rise and say, okay, let's fix it. I know we can fix it. Like, instead of like, let it go, just like cleanse,
Yeah.
take the chakra, go away, leave me alone. I just like, don't pollute my energy anymore. But I was like, no, no, everything can be fixed, everything can, and so on. It's like,
Mhm.
how do you actually navigate someone to let go? to trust that void, to trust the unknown, to trust those ashes, that, it's like you
Mm.
will be able eventually to rise again, to rise from those ashes like a phoenix.
I feel like it's not my duty to kind of, like to direct someone into that,
Mhm.
but I'm always there for someone who wants to do that themselves. The only thing I say to people is, do you want to continue suffering from the pain of staying the same, or do you want the pain of evolving?
Mm,
And once you ask this to yourself, then the answer is very clear, because we are all sick of the same things, of repeating the same mistakes. We are so tired of living the same life, of wanting something better but not going after it. So after you ask yourself this, it kind of reprograms your unconscious thoughts on what you actually deserve, and what you want.
mm,
And this is how you surrender to the unknown. It's like, I'm not putting advertisement that shamanic work will heal everything. It's not gonna make your life better. That's your work, but the shamanic path will kind of bring awareness to that, and
mm.
it will help you remember that we actually do have this power. And like I said, I don't see myself as a shaman, or stuff like this. I don't label myself, but I see myself as a space holder. I'm
Mm.
gonna be there with you to kind of help and give suggestion, or share knowledge, but you are the healer, and you decide when enough is enough. Like, if you're going through something, if you're feeling used, if you're feeling always sad or stuff like that, it's always a choice. And the choice right now is that you're choosing the pain of remaining the same. But what if you choose the pain of evolving? You don't know what's going to happen, but at least it's not going to be the same. So yes, it's always this. Um, when are you ready to actually be like, okay, I'm done with this, and I'm gonna move into something new, and whatever happens, it happens, and we go along with it. Because like, we are water, but what does water do? If a water gets stuck somewhere, it becomes muddy, and you can't drink that. But if the water is flowing, same as in the river, like going with the energy, and then the water is pure and clear, and you can drink it, from the stream. But yeah, we are the same. If we are stuck on the same place always, we become heavy. Our emotions are very heavy. So we need to kind of just go. You don't need to see the whole path. You just need to see the next step.
Actually,
So
to
yeah.
make that step, you know,
Yes.
to make that step. And as I was there, like covered with all of that,
Mm,
and then finally I could see that everything is rebuilding, and it just like I managed to lift, to rise, and to take that, if you like, that first breath. And yes, I could be stagnant there again.
exactly.
It's like being afraid of make that first step, but sometimes we are just there, and it's okay,
Mhm.
and we just got to remember that yes, there are the people,
Yeah.
that yes, that, let's say, facilitate.
Sometimes it's needed to sit in one place, like if you have gone through so much, or if you have gone through something very difficult in your life. Of course, we never say to just move into the next thing, because you actually need to sit down and sit with those emotions. Like if you have lost someone in your life, like you need to sit and grieve to feel that loss, or whatever has happened in your life. There is no right time to when you need to actually let go of something, or like when to move into a next chapter of your life, but you can feel it. And like, it's kind of asking how connected are with your gut, with your feelings. And if yourself says that, oh, I really need to let go of some things and move, that's the time to move. But if you actually feel like, oh, I need to sit with this feeling and just be with it and see and understand or learn from it, then that's the perfect thing you can do, because we, especially during these times, like, we hear and we experience so much, and we're not made for all of this, like, we have so much going on 24 hours, and you're actually resting and like sitting with yourself is very revolutionary thing to do, like, giving yourself the chance to actually sit back and reflect and enjoy things, it's a very powerful thing to do.
It is. It came a time, it's like nowadays, I'm so happy and privileged and blessed that, if I may say, like, got out of that matrix, as everyone, that 9 to 5 job, the
Mm,
relationships that don't serve, the places, that, I'm stuck and I cannot go anywhere. So the path was quite, yes, extraordinary, not always easy, not always pleasant. But once you set your sails, that kind of compass, that this is my life, I am responsible, and responsible means like being able to respond when the time is right, to lift, to rise, to
exactly.
choose the proper relationships, to choose the proper facilitators, the people that are going to be walking with you and not dragging them with you, and also
Mhm.
allow those who cannot lift up to that grace, to lift up to this kind of level of understanding or attunement to the heart and soul. Some people, they got to just, they are multi-level, multi-layered life, and we are not always at this on the same frequencies, and
Yeah.
those who need to go or want to go, just like let them go with love, with blessing, bless them, let go. So I've learned, even though it was quite difficult, knowing that, I'm kind of attachable, and it's like, let's do this, like we can fix it and stuff. So, but letting go, and then once that letting go happens, such a beautiful space opens up, like a Garden of Eden, and
Mm,
the paradise, and then another soul pops in with that such a beautiful heart, with the beautiful kind of mindset, and you say like, oh my God, why have I kind of like was stuck on that for such
yeah.
a long time, even though I knew there were the red flags, I knew that I was the one who was dragging them along, but I still kind of like, yes, that feeling, well, I needed to be needed. Yes,
Mm,
like need the feeling like that kind of, yes, I was needed to be needed. I was like, so funny. But then again, this is the path. This is like how we are as a facilitator. We are here to serve. And if there is that ask of us, so we stay as long as we need to, until that soul, let's say, or that
yeah.
child,
They remember on by
it's
themselves.
ready. Yes, it's ready to move on, it's ready for the next level. That's it, and
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful journey. So yes. Very nice. Wow. So my Golden Phoenix, we are coming to the urban retreat, and
Yes, in
we have
December.
in December here, urban retreat, lightness of being, 7th of December, uh,
Hmm.
in London at beautiful Colet House. And here are the tickets, so everyone can. The early bird is still on, so please get your tickets. Come and see us and enjoy the journeys with us. But you, because this is your time.
Mm.
What are you, as you, your beautiful soul and crystal clear heart, and you are so humble, And what magic are you going to share? What kind of journey you're going to share with us and with the participants?
So I'm very happy that I'm going to be the one to open the space at the beginning. And I feel like it will really set the energy for the whole day after. And I have been thinking to bring my drum and my shakapa with me, so I can do kind of like a quick journey with the drum, and maybe by the end of the journey I can play the shakapa to kind of bring light energy into the people, because they may be feeling, you know, a bit very in trance um, feeling because of the drum. And yes, I'm gonna do a guided meditation on about the ancestors, to kind of connect with your ancestors,
Mm.
because I really believe we are like trees, and a tree without roots, it's dead. There are no leaves, no fruits to that. So I will kind of do a guided meditation to connect with your roots. um, if you had a chance to connect with your grandparents or someone old in your family line, you know, like, or maybe the stories that you have heard about them, they all have lived the same life as us, and they carry a lot of wisdom. And that wisdom is passed down to us through our DNA without us even knowing. So it's kind of like a guided meditation to unlock that knowledge, to kind of help you remember that we've been here before through them, and we have lived this life before, and to kind of bring awareness that everything that we are experiencing, we already have seen it in some different way, you know? So, yeah, I'm very looking forward to the urban retreat in December. And yes, I'm going to prepare a very nice guided meditation for everyone. Yeah, I can't wait. And thank you so much for inviting me. It's an absolute honor.
Yes, thank you for saying yes. And it's true, the space is beautiful, and we always kind of gather beautiful souls. And the day, in its core, in its essence, is really, really beautiful. Led by that heartfelt light. And
Hmm.
I call this lightness of being. We're going to have lots of different things. Yes, you are opening with your shamanic ancestral healing and heart activation. And also, we have a dance of elements with Anna, then the light
Hmm.
language and the spinal energetics, which is like releasing tension and stored emotions with that opening, as I call it, the gates. It's like in the, I love those sounds. So, it's like, so.
Yeah.
Yes, like going through those different dimensions, and then it's like the mindset architect, like how to shape, how our thoughts create our realities. I'm gonna do the Shakti flow, and at the end, the beautiful shamanic journey. I mean, the journey with the gongs, with another beautiful soul. And we are so blessed to be in this beautiful building, in that Colet house that has been serving community since 1950.
Mm.
And it's just extraordinary day, the place to be, the lots of different beautiful souls gathering together under one roof, sharing their love, sharing their light. And yes, and having facilitators like you, it's like, oh my god, I am so blessed, thank you so much. And it's like, yeah, yes, and it doesn't matter whether like today or on Sunday or Saturday that the world collapsed and stuff. And I was like, but
Yeah.
there is that kind of like golden thread to the source. Like this is
Yeah.
what we are doing. And even though today I might be very fragile and I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do anything. It's like knowing that I have this kind of army of light workers. It's like
Exactly.
it makes me to take a deeper breath, like
Hmm.
it's a
So
lift.
yeah, it's exactly like you said, an army of light workers, and I like to think of our ancestors as same. You know, like they are an army of light workers because they are on the other realm and they are assisting on our work. You know, like it's kind of connecting you to your ancestors and how you move through life, knowing that they are protecting and watching you and they are guiding you. They have given all their gifts to you, you know.
Mm.
uh, as you know, like every year, you know, like when people pass and new people are born, you know, like we are becoming more and more awake, and I believe it has to do with this, you know, this collective energy source kind of like being shared through time into new generations, and we are remembering each time more and more.
Mhm.
So I feel like yes, I see the ancestors as that, and I can't wait for the urban retreat. The last time people were so energetic and everyone was like so present, so happy, no phones inside, everyone was just dancing or relaxing or sharing about their life. So I can't wait to connect to everyone there, and I can't wait to share what I have prepared for them.
Mm.
So,
The beautiful journey ahead of us. Oh, Florian, beautiful Golden Phoenix. If the people want to get in contact with you regarding any ceremony that you do,
mm,
whether it's a kambo or the shapaka or some other medicine that you facilitate, how the people can find you?
they can find me on my Instagram, which is called Golden Phoenix.
Mhm.
And yes, I post on my Instagram about the work I do, or they can just find me on my other Instagram, the private one, which is Florian Xhafa. Um, but yeah, it's like I'm very active on social media, so if anyone reaches out or anything, I will bring some cards to the urban retreat to give to people if someone wants to work with me on some level. And yes, like I'm very looking forward to kind of see who connects to my medicine, to my truth, you know. And yes, I'm very grateful to be coming and to see to who I connect with. And yes, they can find me on social media.
Yes, I will post here under this video, and this video also will be placed on the YouTube Viola Diamondheart, so you can find that. You will
Yeah.
find over there different videos with different facilitators that we're going to. It's like I had one already with Alessandro. We're talking about the mindset, and he was grilling me on like, oh, and I was like, oh, oh my God, you're grilling me. But anyway, all those journeys are so beautiful. So we can shed the layers. We are still in the Chinese year of snake. So
Mm,
kind of like shedding those layers, taking off the
yeah,
masks,
the
releasing
old part.
from limiting beliefs, yes, and letting go of the relationships that don't serve us anymore, finding the new paths, finding the new alignments. And when I came with the idea for this urban retreat to call it the lightness of being, it's like that triggered a lot of shake,
Mm,
lots of earthquakes, if you like. So yes, and but this is okay. This is okay. It's just like that, creating that new opening, that new stargate, if you like, for the new light to enter and to be channeled and to really release that stuck energies, that or whatever that is, to have the more beautiful, more graceful, more joyful life.
exactly. And I feel like it's very beautiful that we're doing it on December, which is kind of like an invitation to reflect on the year you had, you know, and to kind of close it with a state of energy where you feel calm and ready to spend the December on a present energy, you know, like we have Christmas, we have New Year's, and it's like the retreat before that to kind of bring you back here on earth, you know, bring you back into the present, feel lightness. And yeah, it's like all these different things that we're going to be doing there. I think they're amazing. And it was very beautiful to watch everyone share their magic in so many different ways. And yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see and learn even from each one of them there.
Yeah, it is so wonderful, Florian, because you see, like, I had all those questions prepared, and the last
Mm,
sentence that I wrote far before we actually had this talk, is like journey with Golden Phoenix for winter season. This is what you just
yeah.
said.
But
Really,
it's true. It's like this is why we're doing it. It's kind of like to bring that connection as a community, to come all together, you know, dance, connect, release. And I feel like true healing happens when you become vulnerable. And what a better way to be vulnerable with a stranger on a group, you know, to be like, okay, this is my story, this is what I'm going through. They share the same thing, and you understand that you're not alone. We're all going through different things, you know, but we have chosen to heal, to come together, to kind of support and protect each other, you know. So it's very beautiful. I feel like you can get a love, you can get a lot of messages into the urban retreat, and you will get to experience many different things from many different facilitators. And yeah, it's like so much magic there, and I'm very looking forward to that.
me too. Thank you so much, Florian. Golden Phoenix. Look, again, we were supposed to be half an hour. We are reaching 1 hour. Oh
Yes,
my
I
God.
saw.
It's like that flies like so quickly, but it's such a beautiful, such a nourishing. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yes, everyone who would love to journey with Golden Phoenix, please get in touch with us. Come to our urban retreat, see us live. Let's connect. Let's touch heart to heart, hand to hand. Let's give a big hug and like strengthen our energy field. So we are really those powerful, radiant beings, like you kind of have this golden energy field around you, and you walk this path gracefully, and not to be afraid of anything, and really step into that golden path of your life, and really, really, really enjoy. So Florian, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Thank you for having me. And yeah, we'll see you on December.
See you in December. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
So much. Thank you, beautiful you. Beautiful people. Yes, that was amazing, Florian, and his shamanic path, the way he beautifully assists the souls, that they feel that they can really tune into these blessings that he offers. And as you feel, I hope you do feel that he's very humble, very knowledgeable, and he's very well guided. And I cannot recommend enough the journeys with him. I was so beautifully embraced and nourished that I could really kind of surrender to the unknown, and to travel between realities, and like getting so much strength at the same time, being in that nest of goodness, the nest of God, and knowing that I'm in a safe hands. So this is very important for our journey to, it's like, especially when your life is collapsing and you don't know what to do, to have the assistance that can really serve your heart, your soul, and your path. Oh, I will post how you can get in contact with Florian and all about our urban retreat. Everything is there. I'm also going to post that under this video. So tomorrow I'll be having the live video with another beautiful facilitator. But for now, have a beautiful evening, day, wherever you are. So much love, and remember why you are here. We are here to love, and we are here to be loved. We are here to share love, to share that light that we are, the blessings that we are. So yes, just say yes to life, say yes to opportunities. So much love, and see you very soon.